Alex Duffy here with the first LEGO League all-girls team, Quaker Up. Some of them are actually SWENexters, so we're going to get to talk to them a little bit today about what being a SWENexter means to them. But before we do that, I'm going to go around and ask every girl their first names, and they're going to tell us a little bit about what they do with their robot. So, let's start over here.
I'm Catherine Lesh.
Okay, and what do you do with your robot?
Well, mostly the other girls do it, but I also helped to program it.
Okay. All right, and how about you?
I'm Chloe Johnson, and I help run the pits and put the attachments on it.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Ellen Nenoff, and I usually help program the robot and set it up during the actual competition.
Okay.
I'm Amanda Faust, and I usually am the timekeeper.
Okay. All right, let's start with you.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Faust, and I program the robot, and I also run the pits.
Okay.
I'm Madeline Bogart, and I program some of the runs, and I also keep track of time.
Okay.
I'm Keely Thorpe, and I run some of the runs, but I also work on the project part of the whole thing.
I'm Katie Bogart, and I usually help tweak runs to make them work better, and I help do test runs.
Okay, so we have two sets of sisters, if I understand correctly, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I do want to ask that question. What is it like working with your sister? How does it work in the family dynamic? Do you like it?
Yes.
Are you learning things?
I love being with her, my sister.
Are you twins?
No.
Okay.
3 years apart. I know, I'm tall. Everybody thinks we're twins.
I get it. I have a sister. She thought we were twins. I get that. What about you guys?
We're not as enthusiastic as they are. We have a more spiky relationship, but
okay.
we get through it.
That's
so
good. So it's a learning process. Okay, cool. Just wanted to ask that question. Okay, so we know what these young ladies do with their team. I want to talk to you a little bit about the STEM workforce. As you know, it's a highly male-dominated, multiple fields. So how do you feel as young ladies starting in this competition with all of this going on and being one of the only all-girl teams in this competition?
I think it feels really cool that there are not really many girl teams, and we're one of the only ones. Feels like we're one of those unique groups.
You're very unique. Okay, so tell me what it's like when you are ready for a competition and you're going up with all your female teammates and you see a team full of guys, of males. How do you interact? Do you notice? What's it like?
Well, I don't really think too much about it because I'm just proud to be part of this team and to be here. And I'm just thinking, well, girls can do the same things guys can. So.
Very good answer.
Here we are, I'm in the middle of this team at table 12. They're from New York, and we've heard them before. They are Quaker Up!
We got the maximum amount of points we can get with our run with no penalties, no points taken away, which is 184 points. So that's amazing. We've never gotten that before in competition. Yeah. I'm really glad that happened here.
That's great. Congratulations. That's a great question I'm going to ask. So when you are troubleshooting, so when you realize that there's something wrong with the robot, you get the feedback, you get loss of points, how do you all collectively work together as a team and communicate in the best way possible? I'm going to give it to you, Ella.
Well, most of the time we kind of just watch the run over and over and see how it messes up and fix it that way. And we all just kind of watch how it's working.
Yeah. So you all communicate and watch together and work as a team? Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah. Girls rule, you know? Okay, so I want to talk to everybody about SWENext. So I know I have two SWENext members here on either side of me. So can you tell me a little bit about the process of signing up? I know your mom helped you, right?
Yeah.
I'm an engineer.
Okay, yes.
And in college, I was an officer for our local SWE chapter.
Okay.
And so I've been following SWE, and when I saw SWENext, I signed up the girls.
Okay, so I want you to tell me a little bit about SWENext. So you get the emails, and you are a recipient of the content that SWE puts out there. So tell me a little bit about why the emails and the outreach and being a part of SWENext is important to you.
Well, it kind of tells me what's going on around me, like what different activities there are available for me to do.
Yep.
And there's STEM-related activities, which are really neat, since, you know, like you said, there's it's a male-dominated work program. So I think that's really neat.
Okay, so Amanda, tell me, would you encourage other girls and your teammates to sign up for SWENext?
Yes, I would do it because there's lots of fun activities that you can do, and like you can do lots of STEM-related things, and they're really, really fun.
Madeline, I have to ask, how are you doing in the competition?
For robot, currently we are in 39th place out of 104 teams. And in our competition for the project, we did pretty good. For the robot in front of the judges, we some of the runs didn't really work that well because our light sensors weren't working, but we were pretty good.
All right, well, thank you so much, all of you. Quaker Up, this has been so great to meet you, and we're so glad that you're SWENext members, and good luck.
Thank you.
2, 4, 6, 8, who do we appreciate? Not the king, not the queen, just our favorite Lego team. Quaker Up! We love SWENext!